Hello everyone and welcome to the Air Goddess Network. I am the Air Goddess and welcome to my channel. I'll be pulling for the week of July 3rd to July 9th, 2022. I'll be using my Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti to see how the energy is going to play out for this week, and the supporting cards to give us advice about how to handle that energy will be with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra and Taylor right here. So let's get started. I hope you all had a great weekend and that you all are feeling well rested and ready to tackle your next set of options. And our first card already came on out. We've got the Magician card. It is the first card, Major Arcana card. This is ruled by Mercury. Let's get our next card, why don't we? Looks like we're going to be getting some communicating, some creativity going on. Let's get our next card. And we've got our next card, and it is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. So this is our secondary card. So this first card, this is Mercury energy. Like I said, this is magic. This is magician energy. This is you creating. You're using every element that you have available to you. That's air, earth, fire, water. You're bringing everything in, and you have all the tools you need in order to manifest whatever it is that you desire. You have everything that you need, whether it's your voice, whether it's your hands, whether it's your thinking. You're using everything at your disposal to make sure that whatever you are trying to manifest, that you are doing what you can in order to get it to, come into fruition, to be put on the physical plane and not just the spiritual plane. Okay, this could be you, this could be someone around you, this could be the energy for the week where you or people around you are, doing what they can to make sure that what the project might be or whatever they are attempting to do, that it becomes something that is a reality. So the next card we have again is, like I said, this is the Seven of Swords. This is air energy. This is Moon and Aquarius. Moon and Aquarius, as you can see right here. So this is someone who feels that they want to progress things. In this card, as you can see, he might be trying to get away with some things, but it's not necessarily getting away. They're just taking the information and using it as they can. So because he's carrying swords, you see, he's getting the information and using what he can, and he's going to take it with him and use it to his advantage or her advantage. So this is someone who can think outside the box with the information that they have, whether it's a lot or a little. They take what they have and they use it to build, to progress, to innovate what is already there or has already happened. Because one thing with Aquarius, they're quirky and they can be, what's the word, against the grain, as it were. But what they're really trying to do is take something that's already been established and making it better. So as with this communication energy, they're just saying, hey, we already have the information. Let's do something with it besides what's already been done. Let's find a different way to do it. Okay. So with these two cards, with this Mercury energy, okay, and this Aquarius energy, use all the tools you have, all the information that you may get, whether it be through text messages or through a meeting, or whether you're reading a book or doing research or anything like that, and you use that information to innovate. You use those messages and that information to bring down what you are trying to do. You use it and you apply it so that you can benefit from it, and therefore others will benefit from it as well. So let's take a look at the bottom of this deck to see what we have going on. And at the bottom of this deck, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is Saturn in Leo. Okay, so with Saturn and Leo, what it is everybody is wanting to be heard and wanting to take responsibility for something that they've done. And that in itself can sometimes bring about petty arguments and competition and things of that nature. But at the same time, someone has to be the most responsible to say, hey, instead of fighting to see who has the best idea, who wants the biggest pat on the back, let's all get together and resolve the issue so that we can progress forward and get the job done. So we can go ahead and manifest that project that we're doing, so it just doesn't get stagnant and everybody just walks away from it and nothing ever gets done. We want to create. Remember, Leo is also about creating. Okay, they're about drama a little, but they're also about creating because they are also rule the house of children and dating and things like that. So what you're doing when you're in those types of things, acting, theater, things like that. So what you're doing as you go when you are creating something, you know, people want to be seen, they want to be heard, but try to stay away from that negative competition, that petty fighting of who did what, when they did it, how they did it, and who did it the best. It really doesn't matter as long as everybody is coming together and getting the job done. Everybody brings something to the table. It could be you, it could be someone else that has an innovative idea. Take a chance on it. It's not about who gave the idea, it's about what the idea can represent to bring things forward, right? So let's see what the Energy Oracle has to say about working in teams and working to get things done and not being so competitive, because that can bring negative feelings, that can bring jealousy, that can bring, resentment. And we don't want that when we're working with a team, especially a team that we care about, especially with everyone who may care about that same project. Everyone brings something to the table. Nobody is better than anyone else. We all have different minds and we all think differently, and we should all be able to listen to each other and brainstorm and come up with something that's really wonderful and really great that everyone can get along and be proud of and see the fruit of that labor, and give everyone their credit where it's due and not just one person or a few people or something like that. That's not teamwork. That does not make the team. That does not make the dream work when there's petty fighting and jealousy and competition within the group, right? We want everyone to get along and use their skills and their creativity in order to, make life better. And that's what we all want. So let's see what our energy has to say. This Energy Oracle deck, we got the card, and it is contract. We have contract. So we might be in a contract with someone that we can't get out of, right? Okay. Or we might be holding on to the contract too tightly where, the other people in the partnership might want to walk away because somebody is holding on too tightly. So let's see what that has to say. In the book, open right to it, contract. It says partnership and legal commitment. There it is. Okay, so let's read on. Let's see what it has to say. It says this card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if the legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. And that's exactly what this reading is about. Be open to the ways that the magic can happen. It's not just one way, okay? It's not just your way or someone else's way. It's everybody's way. When you're in a group, everybody has a say. And then here's this Moon and Aquarius card here. This is feeling like you want to do something different. Let's do something different. It might work out. You never know. what we already have done. We already know how that works, right? So let's take a chance and do something different. Let's see what happens. But let's make sure we're not infighting. Let's keep the jealousy and the competition at the door. Because in order for us to be progressive, we have to work together, right? And then since you're in a group of some sort, you could be in a business deal. You know, the investor, their way is not always the right way. Sometimes it's the person who created it, or it's a mutual thing where everybody is putting input. We have to make sure that we're open to new ideas from everybody that's involved, okay? It is not just one person. Otherwise, you know, what's the point? We all need people to help us do what we do, right? Nobody does it by themselves. Again, I've always said it. You may start by yourself, but you need a team to help you push it through. So I hope this resonated with you. I hope you have a great week this week. Thank you for watching. And always, I am the Air Goddess. Take care, everyone. Have a great week.